Hello everybody, Jordan here, and today we've got another video for you guys, and today we have the Boeing 787 series for you guys. So this includes the Dash 8, Dash 9, Dash 10. We made some multiple liveries for it, as well as some custom interiors. So yeah, first off, we're going to start with the Boeing house livery, which was represented on the Dash 8 when it was first released. I believe it was like November 787 something. Yeah, we have the text. With the new colors and textures, we were able to make this color here. Big creds out to Birdie, who made this splendid livery right here. Looks quite exquisite. So next up in the line, we have the KLM 787-9 livery made by Gamer Pigs. Oh yeah. Yeah, and this tail. This is the 777 livery that we slapped on the, well, excuse me, the 777 tail livery slapped onto it. So parts of the 777 livery were put onto this, but we can look around. We can take a tour on the interior, because this has a custom interior along with a lot of the liveries. And here's the interior. Piggy said the seats were close to this color, so I'm going to take his word for it. We can look around past and go to economy, which I believe is this color from looking at pictures. So this is the interior. And this is the galley in the rear. So we can exit through the rear door. And we have a Norwegian 789 over here. I doubt this is interior configured, so I'm not going to bother going inside. But this livery is made by Taxiway. It says Fly, Norwegian, and everything. And then this tail. We didn't design anything for the tail or rudder at the moment, but we're going to do that later on. So next up, we have more liveries over here, made by me this time. So here's the American Airlines livery. For some reason, I just like how this tail turned out. I just like how it turned out with the mix of colors and everything. So, you know, it's just something I'm just proud of. I have no idea why. So we have the text. Birdie saved me with this text, though. It looks really nice. So this one is interior confined as well. This also has an interior. So if we teleport inside, first we can take a tour of the cockpit. As you see, we have a slightly modified cockpit. There's like a jump seat or a rest area from what I saw in some 787 pictures. Here's the panel, it's been fixed up. You have the overhead panel, and right here it's supposed to say Dreamliner and all of that. So we can exit the cockpit, and we can come down rear. So I tried something new with the floor to see if I could like maximize space. So this is kind of like the it's hard to describe. It's kind of like a pod, but it's kind of not. American Airlines has something like this, so you can come take your seat right here and you look out there. Now American Airlines has backwards facing seats. From what I saw in the seat map, they have backwards facing seats. So right here it's facing backwards, and then there's a seat over here facing forward again. So yeah, and then we can come back here to what is business or something, and it's this little design. In reality, there's I think 2 seats over here and 3 over here, but I don't have enough room to do that, so I had to sacrifice a seat and do this. So, but you have a nice view of the engine though from here in the wing, so that's pretty nice. And then we have, you know, the divider, and then you have economy and everything. And then you have lavatories in here. You can take a look. Here's a lavatory, plenty of room. And then we can exit the aircraft. And we can really emphasize on the wings, because from the last 787, the wings have been modified as well as the engines, and we tried to incorporate. At first we had the wings too thick, and then we had them too thin, so we tried to thin them back out and thicken them out at the same time. So yeah. Next, we have Thompson, and this livery is made by me as well. I'm proud. Now the tail did turn out a bit weird, but hey, it's better than nothing, so this is mostly it for Thompson. I don't think we made an interior for this. I doubt it, so we can continue down the line. Now here's one of my favorite liveries I ended up making, China Southern. I'm just proud of myself with this livery because I thought I would fail miserably, but I apparently didn't. So here's the China Southern livery. I do have an interior for this, and the interior is actually kind of weird for the China Southern aircraft. It's kind of weird and strange, but they have only 1 row of, we'll say like first class, which is literally only 4 seats, and then they have double that for business, and then the rest is economy. It's kind of weird, but okay. So as you see, I tried to, as you know, do the same thing as I did in the American aircraft to maximize space, as well as you have a little gap into the ground, so we can come back here. Same things over here. And actually I forgot, there's actually some more pods from up there. Not pods, but little seats. And then there's all economy. So yeah, this is a nice view of the wing. Yeah, this is a nice view. There you go. So I haven't shown the actual engine yet. So here's the engines. And the difference between the Rolls-Royce and the Pratt's, the Rolls-Royce and the General Electrics, visually there's not a lot of differences, so we didn't design most big differences. So here you have the fan blades and the compressor. You can see the interior and the innards of the engine all around through here. We can continue on, and we have LOT or a lot. Polish Airlines, I believe. So the tail, I tried the tail because there was colors that were mixing over here. I didn't have a lot of room to work with, so I tried to make that work. We have the text. Again, I'm proud of myself with this text. I have no idea how I did this, but I'm just proud of myself here. Yeah, and then the rest of it. It's not interior. No correct interior for it, so there's no point in going inside. Oh, and I cannot believe I almost forgot this. Now, Rowan won Most Innovative, and this is kind of putting him up to his podium. We have different colored glass to represent the different shades. As you know, on the 787, you press a button and it darkens and gets lighter. So Rowan decided to have different shades of glass for the windows. So as you can see, this shade is different than that shade, and so on. I thought that was a brilliant idea by Rowan. Congrats, bro. And here we have the Dash 10 with Eva Air. As I think they might be the customer. I might be incorrect, but I believe so. Anyway, we can look around. Tail by Taxiway. And the rest of the delivery was made by Taxiway. Ended up tweaking it a little bit, but yeah. We can go to the rear, and we have Vietnam Airlines and the Dash 9. Dust DJ ended up making this livery. I think it looks quite nice. That tail, I have no idea how he did, because it's just Dust, but looks quite nice. I don't think it has an interior. Now here's, I think it's like Etihad. I never trust myself in pronouncing this, but Etihad Airways. And I'm not exactly sure who made this livery. I know it might have been Dush, Piggy, or Taxiway, so credit to all three of them. But it doesn't really have an interior. Well, it looks like they started on an interior but didn't finish it, so if I can get in. There we go. So it looks like they were starting an interior but didn't have enough time to finish it. So that's a bit unfortunate. And last but certainly not least, we have a United Airlines 787-9. And I think this does have an interior. And we have the Polaris interior for it. If we can just slowly walk on in. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Okay, we can't get in. There we go. We have the Polaris interior. Me and Dust DJ ended up making this interior. I'm really proud of how it turned out with the flooring and everything. So there's a seat right here, and then you can go in here and sit. You can kind of lock yourself in if you like. You have a nice view. Well, actually, you don't have a view, so you can do this. And in reality, for the Polaris interior, it goes from like 2 outward seats to 2 inward seats. We don't have enough room for that, so we had to do this. And then you can have a nice view right here like that for a little table. And then there's economy in the rear. Oh, let me out, please. There we go. And I think that is it for all we have today. So, yeah, let's tell. Oh, I almost forgot some other key features of the aircraft I almost missed. And this is missing it. Wow. Okay, here we go. APU and the empennage has been fixed up because Rowan just said, you know, had a slight modification to the APUs. The tail cone has been fixed. It's a bit more 787 sleek-like. And we also have the gear compartment in here. Now, this is actually from our older 787, much older 787 series, but ended up putting it back in here to use. So that's mainly it. And there's not much more. There's no real announcements as we have of now. But once again, that's mostly it. More videos are coming. The updated download will be coming as well. An updated 7.4 is complete, as well as numerous other aircraft. And we'll be able to get a video out for that soon. So once again, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And smack that like button for more Minecraft medicine. Check out all my other videos for cool stuff like this. And subscribe for more future content. I'm Jordan. Thanks for watching.